Alright, what up y'all? And welcome back to the channel, DapUniversal. I'm Dap. So today I'm going to be doing some collective readings for the signs. So we're going to be kicking it off with Earth element, since it is Virgo's birthday. So happy birthday to my Virgos. We will do a collective reading for for Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And then we'll go to the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and then the fire signs, I almost said Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And we'll close it out with our water friends, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And I'll leave a little thing here for you so we know what we're doing. Alright, so Earth signs are first. And I'm just going to be just pulling the cards, no set, spreads. I'm just going to see what comes out as a collective reading. All right. Can y'all even see this? Yeah, fuck it. It's okay. Y'all know what I'm doing. All right, so Earth signs. I do want to start us off with one of these archangels and gemstone oracles. I love these cards, especially to kind of get into the energy. See what the message is collectively for Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. See what comes out for you. For some reason it's this one. And it is the magenta dyed agate. All right, and it says, are you seeking unconditional love? You really want others to demonstrate the love they have for you. Show your love for others and know you are well loved by many. Allow love. Be a receptacle for all that is love. Love is your natural state. Nice. All right, and there's an affirmation for you on the back, and it says, Archangel Zadkiel, I am love. I align my consciousness with gentleness, compassion, and goodwill towards all. I'm compassionate and kind. I'm aligned with the healing powers of inner peace and kindness. I'm able to help others by vibrating love through my presence, words, and actions. Nice. Nice. All right, so I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you just to get into the energy. So I feel like Earth signs are probably very affected right now because we just had a new moon in Virgo. We're in Virgo season as we speak. So I feel like all my Earth signs are definitely affected by this shift of energy. But it feels, well, at least to me, I'm an air sign. It feels a little bit lighter. It feels a little bit more hopeful. Like if you've been just hitting the ground running and just working yourself to death and feeling like you weren't ever getting a lot to show for it. I feel like that's changing collectively for you. I do. But let me see what's in the energy for you. All right, I do see Cancer, the 8th house, and what else we got? Aquarius. Okay. So we have Cancer, which says immerse, and we have Aquarius, collaborate, and you also have 8th house of change, transformation. So I feel like in your home life and in your social life, you are due for a big change. Some of y'all may actually get a nice payout, but it may come in the form of like inheritance or something like that, or like taxes for some people. I do feel like something about a divorce, maybe something like that. You're gonna get a payout, and I feel like it involves court. That's just for somebody maybe, but if you've been worried about that, if that's been on your mind, this is a confirmation for you. You are gonna get the coin. You are gonna get paid. You're gonna get paid. Others, I feel like if you've been thinking about starting some kind of spiritual business or spiritual group or something like that, now is the time. You're being called to do it. now in this Virgo season, changing the way you see your routine, the things you do every single day to get you closer and closer to where you want to be. So if that's confirmation for you, I'm glad. But I do feel like there's a lot of changes and shifts in your personal life and also in your home life or family life, whatever makes you feel safe with this Cancer card. You may also be dealing with an Aquarius or a Cancer or a Scorpio. But let's pull some tarot. All right, Earth signs, what do you need to release, embrace in the bigger picture? So release, that came out quick. The King of Wands. What do you need to embrace? All right, so Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, what do you need to embrace? Woo. Strength, bottom of the deck. The Ten of Cups. The King of Cups. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Nice. The Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Something about control. You're being really asked to not hold on to whatever idea you have of ultimate fulfillment or happiness. It's like saying something about, if you feel like you've been put on this earth for one specific purpose and that's it, and you must attain that goal, you must achieve that, I think you may be a little bit off. And it's funny because I had a personal read with somebody today, and it came out like that. Because she was talking about her purpose. It's like, girl, I think our purpose is just to figure out how we can be on this earth, and do things that makes us authentically happy. Find a sense of authentic self without worrying about being judged, without worrying about anything other than living our truth. That is really our only purpose, and that can change. Whatever your truth is likely to change. If what you thought you were going to be doing, say 10 years ago, isn't at least a little bit like somewhat modified, it's like you're not growing. So it's like saying, if you are the type to have been really focused on like, what's my purpose? Why am I here? Like, get on the path, get on the track. This is what I need to be doing. It's like, I think you're doing yourself a disservice because you're not really experiencing the journey. You're not really here experiencing the whole thing. It's not about where you end up. It's not about where you're gonna go. Fuck that. You can be like, you can become a billionaire. You can literally come from nothing, rags to riches. But once you get there, then what? It's like saying it's all about that journey. It's all about what you can teach others on that whole thing. When you reflect back and think about what you contributed to this world, it's about the experience, not about where you came from, where you got. So you're being called to really feel a lot more than do. And I know that's hard for an earth sign, but you're really being called to feel more than you do. All right. So I'm gonna pull some moon cards and we're gonna close it all now. And we're gonna see what's in store for our air signs: Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm an Aquarius, so very much probably gonna be talking to myself. All right, so we have New Moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine, attuned to the divine. You also have first quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Last but not least, full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. Nice. All right. So that is what I got for you, dear Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And while we're still on the subject of y'all, happy birthday, Virgo. And happy birthday to you. All right, so air signs. Same thing for you. We're going to start off with one of these. I guess one of these Wait, do I have those cards with me? Do I have the book? Yep. All right, so we're gonna be pulling one of the Kim Kranz's Animal Spirit cards out this deck to see what comes up for you. See what your energy is like. And this is for Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And then after we do the air signs, we'll be moving on to our fire friends, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But right now we are on air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, see whatever comes out for you. All right, so you pull the fish. The fish. So this is about getting more in tune with your feelings and your spirituality. I'm going to read it out the guidebook because I like the way she puts the stuff in here. But air signs. This is the energy that we're tapping into. And I'm an Aquarius, so I'm damn near probably talking to myself. But let's look into it. Get to the water signs. All right, so it says the fish. Restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be subdued. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. When in balance, the fish is adaptable. It travels well. When out of balance, it's distracted, changes its mind often, and to bring it back into balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. All right. Definitely can feel that scattered energy of like air signs. Even though it's a water totem, it definitely gives you the vibes of an airy type of energy being back and forth. So it's like saying slow down and connect with something. Not anything in specific. It ain't gotta be a relationship. It ain't gotta be a job. It ain't gotta be this and that. It's like saying slow down enough to connect and really be present to something. But I do want to pull you some life lessons cards. Air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And see where we're going before we get into the tarot. Then after that, of course, we'll be moving on to our fire friends. That's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Just general messages for you. Just shooting the shit. Just shooting the shit. All right, so life lessons. Woo! Success. Nice. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Perfect. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And what else do we have? Number 67, physical activity. Movement on the run. It's like the energy of walk and talk. I ain't got time. Walk and talk. That's what I feel like. Got a goal set in mind, got stuff to do, people to see, bigger fish to fry, right? But let's pull some tarot cards. We'll be using the Aquarian tarot since we are on air signs to see what comes out. I'm going to be pulling what you need to release, embrace, in the bigger picture. All right, so what you need to release, embrace, in the bigger picture for air signs. All right, so the Ace of Cups wants to come out. I told you it's about connecting. And it's not about like being all mushy. We don't even like that energy. I ain't even say all that. But it is saying that you need to slow down enough to be present enough to actually feel and experience your emotions, experience what's going on around you, and not just fly by it. But what do you need to release? The Empress in reverse. Okay. We need to embrace the Knight of Cups in reverse. Advice, the Page of Cups in reverse. All right. Bottom of the deck. Two of Swords in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Swords. All right. So this is speaking of, are you nurturing yourself? Or are you just really out here focused on the bag or the coin or whatever that is? Are you involving yourself in relationships that don't really matter, that you aren't very connected to, that you don't feel a sense of a sense of a strong bond with. You're just kind of just with them, so you're just something to do. I do see what we need to release is the Empress in reverse. This is also speaking of maybe somebody who likes to have a lot of fun with no commitments, and that's fine if that's you, but it's like saying if that's not you, it's saying put your boundaries up. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. If that's not you, it's definitely saying boundaries. It's like don't sell yourself so short. And there's something to say about taking off the blindfold and seeing what's right in front of you. You got somebody around you in your energy who ain't really about that light, who ain't really about being honest. It's the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. For some of y'all, they using you for your money or a place to stay. For others, they using you for the physical, for the sex. For the sex. Under the guise of it being a connection. So if you've already been kind of having this thought, like, I know this ain't going nowhere with this person. I know it's just a physical thing. I know it ain't it. It's like, now is the time to kind of cut those things off. You're being really asked to get yourself out that situation and onto something better, because what's better is success. You pull the success card. I know there's no greater goal than to love. And that's not saying that you ain't gonna have no good sex with it, physical activity. You can have both. But it is saying don't sell yourself short when it comes down to that, because what you need to embrace is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Call a duck, a spade, a spade. If you feel like that person is a player, if you feel like that person is just bullshitting, you're right. You're right. Clarify that. Five of Cups in reverse. And I feel like you know this. And it's not saying that this is like what I'm saying. If it doesn't resonate, don't resonate. But if it does, you know this. You've already detached from the situation a while ago. It's just saying like, well, it's better than being lonely. It's like maybe it can work out. Maybe, you know, it's like maybe I can. No. I feel like, okay, now the Emperor in reverse. You have the Emperor and the Empress in reverse. This is not what you want. It has the possibilities because you have free will. It's not to say that this person or y'all can't work it out, but it's like saying, what if y'all done to get closer to that? Do you even want to work it out? I don't know. This is a soulmate, but I think the lesson here is discernment. The Four of Swords in reverse, knowing when to call it quits if that's your story. For others of y'all, it's just about being honest about what you want. Say if you're not speaking up for yourself and letting this person know what you really want, then it's never going to get better or easier, right? Your advice here is the Page of Cups. Be vulnerable. Let yourself be vulnerable. For whatever happens, happens. Speak your truth and let it be known in the most vulnerable way. And they'll either do two things. They'll either meet you halfway or they won't. And if they won't, you'll just swim away. But I'm going to pull you some moon cards and close it out. We'll be moving on to the fire signs. That's Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Need more advice for air signs? New moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. North node, step out of your comfort zone. First quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. Speak your truth. Even if it leads to the end of something where you're at right now, it's going to lead you to the beginning of something better. Don't settle. All right, now we're going to move on to the fire signs. This is going to be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, this is for you. We're going to start off with one of those crystal gemstone messages and affirmations just to get into your energy, see what's going on. And then we'll pull a few more cards and get into the tarot messages for you. Just general quick messages for you. But let's see what comes out. All right, messages for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, the green calcite. And it says, are you having a change of heart? Do you find that you are having a hard time changing the way you look at love and friendships? The only constant in life is change. Take the time to adjust and nurture yourself as change takes place. Honor and accept change. All right, and on the back we have an archangel message. All right, and it says, Archangel Raphael, I tap into the innate healing abilities within in order to realign my emotional, spiritual, and physical bodies. Nature brings me balance. I enjoy and absorb the positive green vibrations of plants, herbs, and essential oils. I remain focused even when the world around me is changing. And on the back it says, that's it. Let's pull some astrology cards for you, see what comes out. And the astrology oracle. All right, that was quick. We have semi-square, Virgo, and opposition. All right. Bottom of the deck is 5th house. A lot of y'all may be Leos, especially. Talking about fire signs, stepping into that very much proud energy. Also, some of y'all may be very much creative as well. This may also have something to do with kids. Baby mama, baby daddy. But this is very much not a good feeling, though. I do see opposition and square in Virgo. So this is like a maybe disagreement on the routine or how things should be done. Maybe not seeing eye to eye with say your baby mama, baby daddy, or your actual partner on how the household should be ran, how the kids should be taken care of, or something like that. It's not seeing eye to eye. That's just for some. Life lessons. See what comes out. Whew. All right. So we have moderation. Number 14, moderation. And humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Very much 5th house energy. And it's green, that heart chakra. It's definitely saying, okay, if you're not seeing eye to eye with somebody, you're definitely being called to kind of take the high road. Because we all know, fire signs, when you get mad, you get pissed, and we all mad. We all suffer for it. So it's like saying, if you sit back and look at the situation like, okay, this ain't even worth it. I don't even know why we're even fighting like this. It's like, say, crack a joke. It's what you're good at, especially if you're Sagittarius. But you're definitely being called to squash the shit. Squash the shit. Operate from your heart chakra. Because who knows, you may be more capable than that person that you may be having a disagreement with, right? Also, side note and random, some of y'all may have kids or like a kid or something that's a class clown, and you may have to get in that ass. You may have to you may have to deal with that. Because I feel like somebody's kid is a class clown. Something like that. All right. Pulling you some tarot. All right, see the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse. All right, bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Cups. The Lovers in reverse. Oh, Jesus. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Where the fuck are we going? I know where we're going. Whew. All right, some of y'all may have found out that your partner got a side person, a side chick, a side, Some of y'all may have found out that you were the side person. But at the end of the day, it's saying that I think some of y'all have really come to terms or found out something about your partner. With the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Lovers in reverse, and then the Seven of Swords with it, maybe it's like a lie or something they weren't being honest about. A lot of y'all maybe, okay, this is for some, feeling disconnected and from the relationship, and maybe you're the one who's kind of like, yeah, no, I'm dabbling and dabbling. Maybe you don't want to be committed right now. I do see that fifth house energy very strong with like feeling a little bit entitled too. Like, bitch, you don't really tickle my fancy no more right now. So I'm gonna get mine how I get mine. That's only for some. But I'm gonna pull some love oracles real quick because that's interesting. Y'all know I'd be about that bullshit. Okay. All right, healing heart. Keys on a ring and mirror. Some of y'all both cheated. With keys on a ring and mirroring, it gives me the vibe that maybe both of y'all kind of like, don't ask, don't tell, or both of y'all have a track record of being not so faithful or some shit, because I do see mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. And then you have keys on a ring. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. Never one night stand, boy, I really wanna know, but you really wanna do. So let's keep it on the low and never one night stand. Well, it's about 2:45, and no one's looking, it's just you and me, I'm down for I forgot that song. It's an old Lil Jon song. And the East Side Boys. But I do see something about somebody letting the shit go though. Or maybe it's like just really shifting in how you think of the relationship. Maybe opening the relationship or opening the relationship or having that conversation will go a long way. I do see the Six of Wands in reverse as the outcomes. I feel like somebody's not going to feel good about that. With the Page of Wands in reverse, someone's going to be proud. They're not going to want to hear that. I don't want to hear that bullshit is what they're going to really say. But I do get a feeling that it's a conversation that needs to be had because both parties are on the same page. And I feel like somebody got a wandering eye. Hello, Kumar. But I am going to pull you some moon cards and close it out. Fire signs, and we're going to kick it on over to water signs. And that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see what comes out. All right, so you have Balsamic Moon, a time for healing. New Moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. Like that humor card. And then we have first quarter Moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. Okay. Sagittarius. All right. And remember what we pulled in the beginning, which was moderation and humor. Your charm will get you far. All right, I can pull a card about work. So someone's asking about work. Let's see what comes out. Well, that fell on the floor. All right, Kumar. All right. I feel like you are going to get a job, but it's going to be doing something with people maybe you either know or something you're very familiar with, something you've done before. It could be something like computers or teaching or something that involves research or a group of people to do research with or something like that. I just keep getting like a group of people that works well together and they have to work together. But I also see Pallas Athena, so you may also be working around a lot of other people who have to use their brains and physical strength, like Athena. Like she came out of Zeus's head, but she's also the goddess of war. So it's like saying something that may require you to have to move a lot, but also think a lot. And this can happen anytime in the future. I see progressions, which to me, when I see this card, it's like a year. So how long has it been since you've had a job? I feel like it's a year since the last thing you've done. I want to join army as an officer. Ding, 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 ding. Pallas Athena, goddess of war, thinking and moving. You good. Got it. Done. Okay, connected. That makes sense. You took the words out of my mouth, sir. All right. I feel like you're holding on to some kind of way about it. It's like saying yes, you will, but the only thing that's really stopping you is like your own mindset of how you think it's supposed to go. It's like however you told yourself that it's supposed to happen, and not really wanting to have any wiggle room around how that happens. It's like saying you close yourself off from other opportunities or something like that. I don't know if it's something about like not wanting to like really move somewhere or something like that, or leaving people behind or something like that. But there is a sense of guilt about really going for it, and no longer, sir. Let that shit go and go get yours. Because I do see that for you if you want it. You also pull the card guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. All right, water signs. Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer. This is going to be your reading, guys. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just general messages coming out, and we'll close it there. But I'm going to pull you one of these archangels and gemstone messages. Be open to new experiences. Be open enough to say, I know I want this thing, right? I want this specific thing, but I know they can come in a lot of different ways. You know, the path to getting there isn't just one way. It's not just straight and narrow. Keep your eyes and mind open to whatever's going to get you there. Without being so locked into a certain outcome in a certain time, you know? Because it's likely to not come the way you expect it to or when you expect it to. But it will. There will be opportunities for you to get what you want. Just have to be able to see it. All right, so water signs. You pull the golden calcite, and it says, do you feel like you're fulfilling your soul purpose? Do you know what your strengths are? It's time to become the person that you are meant to be. Align yourself with a strong sense of self and actualize your full potential. Live up to your dreams, desires, and contracts and radiate your excellence. On the back it says Archangel Ariel. It is safe for me to shine my light brightly. I am self-confident. I recognize my self-worth, and it's easy for me to set boundaries. My internal brilliance shines, and I have the courage to be all that I can be. Isn't that what the army say? That's weird. I have the courage to be all that I can be. Cool. All right. Life lessons card. See what comes out. Ooh, shit. All right. Number 57, teaching and learning. Number 57, teaching and learning. And number 71, health. Just some of the energies that may be affecting all my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just the energy of the water. And the life lesson here is patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And in the meantime, I will watch my health, pay attention to my health, spiritual health, physical health, mental health. And know that this whole experience is just teaching and learning. That's all that we're doing down here. Earth school is nothing but teaching and learning. Hard lessons, easy lessons, joy and pain. But you gotta release control though. Gotta release control. All right. All right, let's pull some tarot cards, which you need to release, embrace, and the bigger picture. All right, what you need to release, embrace, in the bigger picture. All right, what you need to release is for water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What you need to release is the Five of Swords in reverse and the World. Okay, we get into that. What you need to embrace. The Emperor. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups, beautiful. Eight of Cups in reverse, nice. All right. What we need to release. If you've been waiting for someone to apologize or waiting for some kind of closure, give it to yourself. This is your closure. This is your closure. You don't need somebody to give you that. And I spent years of my life wondering, thinking, does this person even care anymore? Like, did they learn their lesson? Like, is this gonna ever come back around the way it ended? It's just like, I get it. But the Five of Swords in reverse with the World is saying, you gotta forgive yourself, forgive them, and move the fuck on, because you already learned this lesson. So if you feel like you have like some kind of unfinished business with somebody, they could be an Aquarius, any of the big signs as well, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Leo. It could be any fixed sign, but I feel like you may have some unfinished business with somebody, and I feel like maybe you feel like you need closure. Give yourself that closure. The King of Swords comes out. Could be an Aquarius. You're being called to really look at the higher perspective of whatever that relationship was. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be friends, family, anybody that you feel like you have moved on from the situation physically, but you can't move on either in your head or your heart. Right? Like the shit that still keeps us up at night sometimes. It's the shit that we still kind of don't feel too good about. And we all have them. I have them too. But it's like saying you don't need that person to come in and give you the gift of closure or release, because what would happen is that person will come in and probably just confuse the shit out of you. Really, to be honest with you. It's like, what is closure in a relationship or with people? Unless they die. And that's not what we're talking about. So it's like saying the whole point, a big part of the lesson, teaching and learning, is to understand that you choose when a relationship is over, or when you're done pouring your energy into a situation or a person, whether they're here or not. You have just as much say as they do. So at the end of the day, you choose if you want closure or not, and you give it to yourself. You give it to yourself. You put down burdens. You stop carrying all that shit. And what that does is that makes room for love. That makes room for you to actually open up and be with somebody who's more worthwhile, instead of feeling like you can't move on until you get a certain sense of closure with somebody. Like I say, it could be romantic, platonic, family, whatever. But if you like I say, if you feel like you're stuck and you're not in communication or with somebody, and you feel like you carry that burden around, give yourself that gift of release. And it's just as simple as that. Just saying, I choose to let this go. It don't happen just instantly, but you do have to tell yourself that, and tell yourself that often until you believe it, until it's true. You know? What you need to embrace is the Emperor. You have a lot of strength and much control. You are very much in control of your own life. The Emperor speaks of being the head honcho, the big man on campus, the boss of your own life and your own emotions, in your own world, right? It's not about control. It's about structuring your own sense of self. You get to call the shots there. Nobody else. And it's true, in life we don't really get to control much other than our own thoughts, maybe, and how we react to shit mostly. Anything else, can't control it. But the beautiful part is, though, once you do get a handle on your own emotions and reactions, you'll start to see that your world does kind of shape up around you. You're not controlling it. You're attracting it. You're allowing it. You know? You're flowing with it. So get a handle on yourself and what you want to release and what you want to take stock of, especially in relationships. But for anybody who wants, where this was romantic, I'm going to pull you some love cards. All right, we have Paradise. All right, what else? Ooh. Self-indulgence. And one more. Sunglasses. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can watch you as you see when I'm do. All right, someone's watching you, basically. Someone's watching you from afar. Self-indulgent, it says focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. They ain't got the balls to come forward, though. Could be both of y'all mirroring each other. But I also see paradise, happiness, joy, expansion, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. For some of y'all, it'll come back around. For some of y'all, the closure is maybe a second chance. But for others, actually for everybody, the first step is to letting it go, though. We're not sitting there holding out on somebody. We're completely letting it go, and whatever happens, happens. But it's like saying, for a few of y'all, I think it does kind of come back around. But that's all I got for you. That was for my water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to pull you some moon cards. I'm going to close it out. I hope you have a great day. Woo! All right, so we have full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. Take a reality check. Last quarter moon, Gemini, clear your mind. Clear your mind. And last but not least, new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. And with that being said, guys, you ready for it? If you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings and all we do. Bye.